morning. Good morning, good morning. Apparently I need to wait a moment or two so Facebook lets you know that I'm live here. They should know, 71 episodes later, 8 a.m., daily dose. Happy morning to you. The sun is actually trying to come out. It's been a rainy one. Hey, good morning. Morning, Katie. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope all you had a great weekend. It's been a rainy weekend yesterday, just downpoured all day long. Crazy, crazy. So this is the daily dose. Give a moment or two. Hope you had a blessed weekend. Hope even if it was rainy that you're able to get what you needed done. Maybe it was relaxing. It's definitely like that kind of weather. I don't know if you can see. Everything's wet right now. Grass is soaking wet. And I'm going to try. The mosquitoes are out. I did not do anything with the mosquitoes because it rained all weekend. But anyway, this is the Daily Dose episode number 71. My name is Mark Avens and welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you. The Daily Dose is something that I started 71 days ago during all the kind of pandemic and all that stuff. And in times where it just seemed like everybody's just being discouraged, I wanted to be encouraging. I wanted to bring encouragement. I'm kind of a glasses over full. I try to keep the glass at least half full. I know a lot of people are struggling right now to keep any water in their glass, so to speak. So today we're actually going to talk about, and I'm going to encourage you, about the 5 things you need to do to lose weight and win your week. This is a good one. Sometimes I don't always go into about weight loss or fitness, but that's my deal. On a side note, I am an online coach. I've been in the health and fitness industry for the past 25 years. Too much to talk about experience-wise. I've worked in physical therapy, worked in gyms, owned a gym, personal trained, so forth, so on. It's not to brag, it's to show that I kind of know a thing or two about weight loss. So I would say is if you are struggling, if maybe you've been stuck trying to lose weight or you've been in this like weight loss journey your whole life, I'm going to do whatever I can in this moment. And if you follow me more, or you even take a look at what my coaching program has, is to do whatever I can to help you get out of that weight loss mode. Because at the end of the day, you want to lose the weight and then just keep it off, right? The idea is to lose weight, to get the weight off, and then to just keep it off forever. And these 5 things that I'm going to share with you today, being Monday, and Monday is a great day to start because it's a fresh new week. So regardless of what happened, hey, what's up, Tony? Regardless of what happened over the weekend, what's done is done. It's in the past. Just put it behind you. So if you struggled, if you sucked at your goals of trying to lose weight, maybe you just got distracted. It's not like there's things in this world that can distract us from everything, right? So if you're struggling and you're stuck, I want you to have a fresh new slate. Today's a new day. That's the beautiful thing. And I'm going to ask you, when it comes to losing weight, do you have good intentions going forward this week? Hey, Tony, Kim, and Josh, appreciate you. Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you for being on here. So my first question to you about as far as the things you need to do to lose weight, things you need to lose weight this week and be successful is, first off, let me ask you, do you have good intentions? That's step 1. You got to have good intentions. Of course, that's not the only thing, because think about this. You have intentions to maybe eat healthier this week. Why do you have intentions to eat healthier? Because you want to lose weight. Okay, you have good intentions to exercise more, right? Here's the common things. These are some common things. You have the intentions to exercise more. Why? Because you want to get stronger, and you know that that's a requirement to get stronger and maybe leaner, toner, however you defined what exercise is for you. You have good intentions not to waste time. Why? Because you know if you don't waste time, you'll have more time to do the things you need to do in order for you to lose weight. Preparing meals, taking time out to exercise, going for a walk or a bike ride, right? Intentions. Do you have good intentions to not stress out? Because I don't know about you, if you don't know this or not, but I don't care if you have the best nutrition and best exercise habits in the world. If you're stressed out, you're not going to see that scale change. So do you have also intentions maybe to get to bed earlier, or get to bed earlier, or maybe get up earlier? Maybe you're sleeping 7-8 hours and you really only need 6 or 7, and that means getting up a little earlier so you can get in the exercise or plan out your day or get your meals prepped or whatever that means to you. So do you have good intentions? The only problem with intentions is that it isn't always intentional. Does that make sense? So hey, Grayson, what's going on, Shanna? I always say that name wrong. Shauna or Shanna, I apologize for you. Grayson, I know that name. Good seeing you, brother. So good intentions. You can't just stop with good intentions. You have to be intentionally, you have to have intentional intentionality. You're intentionally intentional. Does that make sense? Maybe I'm confusing you. But what that means is if you just act with intention, that just means to act with your thoughts. I have good intentions. I want to eat healthier. I want to exercise. I want to do, this is, my intention is to lose some weight this week. My intention is to get to bed earlier. My intention is to not waste so much time getting angry and frustrated and upset and depressed and stressed out on social media. Sorry, my birds are off. My birds. Birds are flying all around. I think they're happy just because yesterday was just a downpour. So to act with intention really means to act with just your thoughts. It's just the thought of it. To act intentionally, that's something different. To act intentionally, that means to act on purpose, to have purpose in your action. So to be intentionally intentional, stay with me now, it means to act with purpose on your intentions, to actually follow through and have an intentionality to do this. Well, how do you do that? You need a few things, and I'm going to give you 5 things so you can be successful in your weight loss journey this week. Having good intentions simply is just not enough. Having intentionality, being intentionally intentional, that is truly the key. So how do you do that? Like, how do you do it? I'm going to give you 5 things. This is going to be 5 things. 5 steps, I should say. Number 1, you may have heard some of these things, right? You got to set a goal. Now, don't just set a goal being your intentions. My goal is to eat healthier. That's not a goal. You need to be specific. How? Anybody tells me like, hey, Mark, I'm going to eat healthier this week. How? How are you going to eat healthy this week? What are you going to do? I'm going to dig. I'm going to pry. I'm going to peel that onion back, right? So with that, hey, Linda. Hey, Tom. Appreciate you, man. Good morning. Hope you all had a great weekend. So set a goal, not just any goal, set a specific goal. Write it down. Gosh, my clients, my students, if you will, they write goals every week. We check in midweek. We do weekend check-ins. We do a follow-up through the weekends, and I hold them accountable, which is, I don't want to give that away. So number 1 is set a specific goal. What is your specific goal this week to help you lose weight? Be specific. The more specific you can be, the better. Number 2 is develop, of course, once you got the goal, now how the heck are you going to get there? You got to develop a specific plan. You need to have a plan mapped out. And you're like, if you're creating your own plan, chances are you may not know how to make that plan. Here's the thing, it's like, you know how to, the person that buries the treasure builds the map, right? You bury the treasure and you can build the map because you know where the treasure is going to be, right? Well, you might know where the treasure is, but how do you know where the map is to get there? Or maybe you know how good that treasure could be and you don't know really how to get to that treasure, right? You need to have a map. You need to have a plan in place. Same thing. Even my business coach gives me a plan. He gives me direction. He mentors me in the direction I need to go so that I can achieve the goals that I want in my business. So that's number 2. Develop not just any plan, a specific plan to go with your specific goal. Hope that makes sense. So that's number 2. Number 3. Well, what's number 3 after that? Okay, you got a goal. You got your specific goal. You got your specific plan. Next is to take action on your plan. I know this sounds maybe elementary, but I'll tell you what, these are some steps, crucial steps that people don't take. And then they go into their week and they're like, I don't know why I didn't lose weight. Mark, I ate a few salads. I worked out a couple of times. There was no planning involved. You just basically winged it. Winging it doesn't win. You can't win winging it. I've tried, trust me, I've tried winging it in all different areas of my life. And you'll never win when you just wing it. And you just kind of like throw it out, I'll give it my best shot, right? I'm just going to try harder. Are you just tired of trying? Please tell me you're tired of trying harder and coming up short. So number 3 is to take action. You got to start. Sometimes it's taking that first step to start. Maybe you need to take that first step to start, then to realize, okay, I got to have a goal, and then I got to put a plan in place to get to that goal. Number 4. So we did the 3, set the specific goal, develop a specific plan, take action. You got to actually take action. You can have all the best planning and goals in the world, but if you don't take action, you're never going to succeed. Number 4 is one of the most underemphasized things is accountability. Freaking, you can have the goal in place, you can have the goal set, the plan in place. You could even be starting. But when do people fail? All the time. Every day, all day long. People fail because they don't have accountability in place. There's no accountability. And I can just tell you, if you're thinking that your spouse is going to be the one who holds you accountable, or your friend, or your next door neighbor, trust me, I've seen it happen time and time again. They're not going to be your accountability partners, because as soon as life turns in the wrong direction, then there goes your accountability. Your accountability, if you're relying on somebody like a friend, again, it's not a bad start. I'm not saying that. That'll probably be better than having nothing. Maybe a neighbor to go to the gym with, sure. But then what if that neighbor gets an injury, or what if that neighbor's time schedule changes? Then you're kind of screwed. But it is absolutely essential if you want to win, the things you need to do to lose weight and win, you need to have built-in accountability. And you know what? As a coach, this is something that I do for other people. I hold them accountable. They actually invest in themselves to have the accountability that they need. You're wondering why are people getting great results working with me? Is there like some magic formula? Trust me, if there was a magic wand and I can just say, whoo, 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 you can lose 30 pounds, whoo, 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 and I'd wave that magic wand, I would totally do that for you. I would do it in a heartbeat. I want to help 1,000 people. If I could just wave a magic wand and people could lose weight and get in amazing shape, I would totally do that. But that's not reality, right? The reality is you got to get your goals in order, then you got to make the plan, then you got to start, then you got to put the accountability in. Those are the 4 things. What do you think the 5th thing is? Here's what I want to see is, what do you think the 5th thing is? I'm going to see if this is interactive. I got some people on here. If you're catching this on a replay, I'd love to know what you think. What's the 5th thing that you need so you can lose weight and win your week this week? What's the 5th thing? There's one more. Do I need to give it away? You can't freaking quit. You can't give up. The only time you are going to lose is if you give up. That's it. Time and time again. Why did your exercise plan not work before? It wasn't the right plan for me. No, it's probably because you didn't quit. Because you quit. Why'd you fail maybe on your diet? Why do you think? Or eating healthy. Why do you think you failed? You quit. That's the problem, is you cannot give up. This moment you quit, the moment you stop and you quit and you give up, you failed. That's it. So you don't want to fail, you don't quit. Now here, I don't suggest you keep doing the same thing over and over again and keep failing and not, again, it comes back to those other things, right? So how do you not quit? Well, one of the easiest ways to do it is to make sure you succeed. Make sure you win in a week. Because if you win this week by setting a goal and having goals, long-term goals, short-term goals, you will win this week. I promise you. You win this week if you set goals, if you make a plan, if you actually take action and follow the plan. You got to follow the plan. Can't have a plan and not follow it. Think you're going to get there. It's not like magic, right? I'm talking a lot about magic today. You don't have the accountability again, and then you don't quit, because I can trust you. If you set those things up, you cannot fail. Even if you do fail, what you can do is learn from your mistakes, learn, improve, recalibrate, readjust. That's what I do with a lot of my students. We basically set up, okay, what's your goal? When they come into my coaching program, what do we first do? Well, what are you trying to achieve? Mr. Smith, what are you trying to achieve? Okay, I want to lose 40 pounds. Okay, great. So let's build out a plan. When do you want to lose it by? Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, we talk about that. So, all right, so where are you at with nutrition? Where are you at with your exercise? This is literally what happens when you come into my coaching program. Here's where I'm at with exercise. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at about 4. Okay, great. On a nutrition scale, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm about a 2. Okay, great. So it looks like we got to focus a little bit more on nutrition. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at what you're eating. Boom, boom, boom. Let's take a look at how you're exercising. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that plan clearly is not working, right? Because you're not succeeding. Okay, good. Let's readjust. Let's recalibrate. Let's build a better plan. Let's build out and map out a better plan to get to that treasure. The treasure is the results. The treasure is the results. I don't know what that was flying by me. The treasure is in the results. And then boom, okay, so we built the plan. Mr. Smith, Jones or Smith, Mr. Smith, we built the plan. Now you're going to take action on that plan. You're going to actually work the plan. And guess what? If you don't work the plan, I'm going to kick your ass. Oh, that's the accountability built in. Why? Oh, because you're going to check in with me on a daily basis. You're going to report to me the things that you eat and the exercise. You're going to make sure you're doing, because if you don't, guess what? You're not going to get the results. And guess what? As your coach, I'm not going to not let you get results. You got to follow the plan. And then the next thing is, you're not going to quit. You can't quit. I'm sorry. I'm not letting you quit. You invested into this coaching program. I'm not going to let you quit. That is, in a nutshell, what happens when you actually want to win, you want to lose weight. And here's the best part about it is there's a point where it comes where you lose the weight. And then it's like, okay, what's next? Oh, and then I hear this all the time. Well, I just want to maintain. I just want maintenance. No, you don't. Trust me, you don't want to maintain. Oh, maybe you want to maintain that nice body weight that you're at, but trust me, you're going to get older. You can't maintain. You got to keep progressing. Doesn't mean you have to go doing like hardcore triathlons or lifting 300 pounds over your head. I'm not talking about that, but you have to keep your body progressing, because you will over time lose. You will put that weight back on if you just try and maintain things. Okay, I lost weight, now I can go back to having a couple drinks a night. I can go back to exercise, and instead of 5 times a week, I can go back to once a week. I can maintain. No, you can't. I can tell you this, you cannot maintain. So at the end of the day, the 5 things you need is a goal. You need a specific goal. You need a specific plan. You got to start. You need to have accountability. You can't quit. You can't quit on yourself. And listen, if you're the type of person that's been quitting on yourself, you maybe need to get in an arena. You get around a coach who's not going to quit on you. You see, I'm not looking to just take on more clients. I want success stories. How do I get success stories? I get people who are not wanting to quit on themselves, who want to win their week, who want to win their month, who want to win 2020. I know 2020 freaking has sucked for a lot of people right now. I know it sucked the life out of you. I know it sucked the life out of your health. I know it sucked the life out of maybe your good habits. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to go to bat for you. Even if you don't think you have what it takes, get around somebody who can believe in you. Because I'll tell you what, I've seen dramatic changes through this coronavirus. I've seen people transform in the last 12 weeks. It's been amazing. But it can't happen if you don't look at those 4 or 5 things, and start pursuing them. So my message to you, encouragement to you this week, is to pursue those 5 things if you want to succeed, if you want to start losing weight. And if you don't know where that looks like, go ahead, send me a message. I say this all the time. Why do I say this? Again, am I just trying to get people's business? No, this is my livelihood, yes. I want more success stories, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are still failing. And you might be listening and watching right now, and you might be one of those people failing. And I'm not going to rest. 47 years old, I'm not going to rest. I'll tell you what, until the day I die, helping people succeed on their health journey. Come along with me. If you want to come along this journey. Let's see if we're a good fit. All you got to do is schedule a 10-minute call. Literally, I've been doing this long enough. In 10 minutes, I'll know whether or not you'd be a good fit for you and I to work together. If not, cool. I got 100 different coaches that I know who are ready, who may be a better fit, and I'll point you in that direction. But the first thing you got to do, get a goal. Know what your goal is. Set a plan. Then you got to start and take action on the plan and build the accountability and not quit. So please, whatever you do, it's Monday. Don't quit on yourselves. Take care. Have a blessed day. We'll see you.